Hello. Keller. Oh my god, hi. That was wild. Oh Lord. How are we doing? You. Hello. Man, what a crazy, crazy day it was. I just watched some Full House before I went live. And I watched the Tyra Banks documentary, about America's Next Top Model. Man, that is crazy. Look at my hair. See, it does not stay the way I want it to. Yeah, so I'm trying to open this without ripping it, so I can, like, put it back. Because I'm not going to eat it all. Well, maybe I might. I'm going to sneeze. Bruh. I cannot open this. Well, I ain't saving that. I do think I could be a doctor. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. I couldn't do blood. Well, I mean, it depends. Blood doesn't really bother me. I don't know. I don't think I could do all that schooling. I can't do math. I can't. But I don't think I could do all that schooling. Bro. So, man, it's so crazy. You don't even know the crazy day that I had. Wow. My day was good. I don't care about I care. Because, man. Oh, you guys wanna. Let me see if I have the app on here. Let me show you what I got from Temu. Let me see if it'll download fast. Lord. Not on my tablet. Okay, girl. Oh, the tarot reading that I listened to. That's a new one. Sorry. I just turned it off, didn't I? Technology has been glitchy. Who am I dating? Nobody. Never mind. Well, today was just crazy. This guy, well, you know, what's his name? Miguel. He's on a trip. I don't know. I should ask him if he minds that I say anything on the live. In, Italy. I'm like, bruh. I literally was like, what do you do for a living? Because that's where I need to be. But anyways, it was funny. No, I have not yet. He is real. He is real. I already told him. Like, I'm not interested. Even though he's still going to keep trying. I think it's funny. Yes, I dyed my hair. I might dye my hair again. I messaged Timo to see if there's anything else that I need to do to get paid. So yeah. I might go to the salon and get it professionally done. Because I also need to get numbing cream for my ear. Because I'm going to get my ears pierced. And then I have to get my feet done again, so. I got some earrings. And people have been giving me earrings, and I'm like, bro, I don't have my ears. But I really want to get them pierced, but, you know, I don't like needles. So that's why I'm going to use the numbing cream. Let's see if I know my login information for this. I got some cute stuff. I really did. But yeah. Hey. Yeah, I hate needles. I'm terrified. Okay, so I saw this live stream. Who is... Oh, this one, I've had this. This is from Temu. But I'm getting some new stuff. I got these really cute jeans. Oh my God, I live for them. Some new shirts. Shorts. Because my shorts, they got they got auctioned off in the car, so. I got something else too. But you ain't gonna believe it. I think it's my Google stuff. Okay. Now I see. Oh, look at this dress. I got a new dress too, by the way. I was trying to get, okay, so, you know, let me get the heels up. I wanted to show you these because I needed a new outfit for these, but I don't know. I might just wear the pants and the red shirt that I got with these. Who cares? Right? Anyways, look. These are vintage. Well, I shouldn't say vintage. They are 2000s, early 2000s, because look, it says Club Zone. Okay? Now, I don't care what kind of shoes you're going to say these are. I bought them from the flea market. You know how much I paid for those? $1. $1. $1. You can't beat that price. I have I have a lot of heels now. Great. Look. Oh, someone gave me these ones. Then I had the red one there. Just because the straps are too big. And I don't know how to fix that. I would need someone to fix that for me. But someone gave me these ones too, look. Sparkly. Sparkly. Ooh. So, yeah. Anyways, crazy, right? Okay, let's get into this. I got sidetracked with these strawberries. They're cute. Anyways. Who would wear that? It looks like, not leather. Was that latex? Oh, my ring's not on. Let me go get my ring. Sorry, I was doing something with water and I didn't want to, you know, mess up my ring. I don't want it to discolor right away. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways. Ooh, that lipstick shade is... Okay. Ever since I got this heart ring, I've been seeing, like, heart stuff, like, heart jewelry everywhere. Anyways. Look at this Hello Kitty bag. Okay. Anyways, stop getting sidetracked. I don't have my stuff. That would have went good with those pink heels. Oh my lord. Now I see this. But they don't have my size anyways. Look. Isn't that not crazy? Oh, wow. I got a dress that's... Well, it's not similar. You'll see. Let me go to my orders. Wherever that's at. Okay, here we go. The hardest part is waiting for things to come in the mail. But it was sent to my thing, so I'm not going to do that. Leave. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Oh, look at this one. Nah, somebody would be like, what are you wearing? I don't even know. Man, I just wore that red dress and she was like, what are you? Like, it's just a dress. Why do you gotta make everything? Okay. Where's my stuff? Is it under my orders? Yes, it is. Okay. So, I got these nails for, like, St. Patrick's Day. Because, like, March is coming up. So, yeah, I got these. Let's see what else I got. I got this shirt. It's literally cute. It has lace. And then I got this dress. Which I've wanted this dress for a while. But, you know. Oh, I don't know. I was supposed to get the biker shorts. I forgot to get the biker shorts. I think. So, I got a set. Yeah, I can't. Well, it's not bad. It's a sleepwear set. Let's see. What else I got? Oh, I did. I got them. Good. It's for so I could wear it under my dresses because that one looked too short. And I have the other one, the red one's kind of short, so I need to wear something under. So yeah, I got these biker shorts. You know, I don't want to get like leggings and then it's going to be too hot soon. So yeah. And then, oh, you're going to love these pants. They're cool. Anyways, where's my stuff? There was an orange purse. Oh my god, these purses are cute. I want to buy everything from Temu, okay? I gotta control myself. Like, all this cute stuff is, like, crazy. Okay, a Hello Kitty phone case. They know how to get me. Oh, I got the fake nose piercings. You know, these. Because I really I don't like needles. So, a fake nose piercing. Yeah, I got those. I got some shorts, like denim shorts, because I didn't have any shorts. I got this shirt. I wasn't even expecting to get paid. I forgot today was the day I got paid. Wow. Bruh. I literally just forgot. Is this gonna take forever to load? No. I don't know what size to get, so I got a 4X because I usually get a 1X or a 2X. And sizing is different on Temu, so yeah. It literally comes up there, but it won't come up there. Okay. Will this come up? This comes up. Okay, look at these shorts. They got like that design on the back. Let me see if I could. Okay. Then I got these shorts. They had like it looked like a bandana design, but even so, I still like them because of the pocket. I got these ones. What else did I get? That's it. Oh, no, that is not it. Got two more. I got these black ones. The black ones, I think. Yeah. Well, gray. They're not black, they're gray, but anyways. And then I got this denim skirt. Lord, I love this one. And it's shorts. So in the back, it's shorts. It's like a skirt. And then let me see if I can show you the shirt again, because doesn't want to load. There we go. And I got this shirt. So, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Well, I got something else, but it's a sleepwear thing. If only it didn't have that thing in it, because I'm not going to wear that thing. I'm just going to wear the other part. Sorry. I'm not going to wear that. But okay, let me see if I could cover it. How do I cover this? Okay, there we go. There you go. See, it's a little red sleepwear thing. Yeah. Sorry, the other part, I'm not going to wear that. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. Sorry. Thought I heard something. Look at these glasses and these stamps. Oh my god. A yellow dress. I ordered one and it never came. Okay. Like, that's what I need. Dang. Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna show that. But, well, it's pants, but yeah, the model, I don't know. Oh, and then I saw these earrings, but my ears are not pierced yet. They're ace cards, but they're earrings with chains. Isn't that cool? I always see everything and I'm like, it's okay. Look at these Lolita Mary Janes. Hello? Man, sometimes they be getting you. Look at that dress. But that's too long. I get short stuff because summer is coming. You know. Is that the Virgin Mary necklace? It is, but it's like heart-shaped. It looks like, but like heart-shaped. Oh my god. This is like, whoa. I love this necklace. Because like, huh? Look at this necklace. Anyways, that's the stuff that I got. I didn't want to get any, like, not leggings, what is it? Like, stockings or whatever you call those. Because it's going to be summer soon, and I can just put the shorts under, and I'll be fine. I need to get a Selena shirt because I don't have one. Mine's got, when they took the car, they took that. Look at these jeans. Isn't that crazy? A girl can dream. Man, look at all of this stuff. I would... Now I see the top. But I wouldn't buy it because it's long sleeve and summer is coming. But I'd probably wear that if it was winter. I sure would. And it would go with those shoes. Those pink shoes. It would go with those pink shoes. It would literally... Anyways. Okay. All of these, everything is just killing me. I've been seeing a lot of Juicy Couture stuff, and I'm like, bruh, I have to have it. I don't really, but, you know. Look at that lipstick. Look at that lipstick, too. Wow. Whew. It's a heart-shaped mirror necklace. My life would be okay. What is this? Breast firming skin cream. Okay. I wanted this too because I like these like suit things. And I think I saw one that was like brats. And I'm like, bruh, I need this velour. Whatever you call it. This tracksuit thing. Bruh. And I think there was one that said brats. Bro, look, here's one with ribbons on the side. Ribbons. A Hello Kitty watch, a Gusser shirt. I need to figure out how to style that shirt, because, okay, I got this shirt for, like, cheap, because they're having a closing down sale, and I don't wear crop top stuff, so I'll show you the shirt. I do like it. I'm going to try to figure out how to wear it with my new boots that I got, which I paid $5 for, which is not bad. I love that backpack. Anyways, let me show you my new shirt. Let me get it. I didn't pay that much for it, to be honest. And I don't know how I'm gonna wear it now. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Here we go. Well, I don't have a lot of stuff. I shouldn't say that. I have hardly. Anyways. So, I don't really wear crop stuff, but I know it will fit. Bro. Anyways. This is the shirt. This is it. It stretches. It has adjustable straps. Cool. But yeah, anyways. I don't know. I will figure out how to, like, wear this. Because I think it would go good with my boots. Anyways. Man, I gotta organize everything in here. what I do. Okay. No. Just in time. Look at this bathing suit. Bro. Look at these shoes. That would be crazy. Wouldn't it? Is this supposed to be like Jordan? Or the Shaq shoes that you get at Walmart? Those are dope though. Black and red. With that top that I just got. And the shorts. Bro. They sell Nike Air Force on here. I'm raising an eyebrow. Woo. Are those Timberlands? No. But I wanted some Timberlands. Some Tims. Where's my thing? Who is Kayleen? I'm not trying to be like anyone. I don't know who Kayleen is. Why do I eat loud? Because I want to. Oh man. This hair is getting in my face. Look. This is how it dries. Bro. Hold on. Let me get my hair tied. Bro. Look at all this, yo. What am I doing? I never know. Okay. Thank you for joining my fan club. It's cold. I'm just kidding. Anyways. One more dropped this song. You know, Boys to Men, that's his son. Should we listen to Ambrosio? Oh, what's that song? I'll have to type in the lyrics. After the song, we'll listen to that one.
Traditional dentures can lead to jawbone loss and change your facial contour over time, but this denture completely avoids such issues. It can be worn successfully in just 1 second and is suitable for everyone. Whether you have a full set of teeth, partial tooth loss, or no teeth at all, there's no need for adhesives.
Oh, I love this song. My friend's personality, what? Need to put my bag on the floor. I'm gonna have to clear. I don't have a blonde friend named Kaylee. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. To worry about tomorrow. Here's our place where we both belong. You're the only woman that I'm dreaming of. Who? I know. Kayleen. She's not blonde. And her name is not Kayleen. Sorry. That made me think of the guy that just died. The way he laughs on Revenge of the Nerds. I have to see that movie too. Man, that's sad. The one that he was the dad on he played the dad on on whatever it's called, Lizzie McGuire. But he's also in Revenge of the Nerds. You love me. Thank you. Cause you ain't loving. Oh, thank you. To worry about tomorrow. The only woman that dreaming of. I'm not there, so. Uh-oh. Hold on. Excuse me. What? I was like, wasn't he just singing? That's another thing. This. Someone was like, I see you're not using your Victoria's Secret lotion. I am. I have eczema. It doesn't help. And I haven't went to the doctor for that. I have eczema and my skin peels. So, yeah. You can see it's used. It's like dented in. You ain't love any love too. Well, people do care enough because they're like, you're still ashy. And I'm just like, it's eczema. It's eczema. I can't do anything about that unless I get some cream. My skin was peeling off. It was wild. It was like, no. Hey, Miss Piggy. Okay. Don't turn around. It's just my heart breaking. This song has been all over my For You page and now it's stuck in my head like the other one. Where it's like, party at the beach down in Copacabana. I'm like, what song is this? It's just so random. Oh no. It's that song that's like, party down the beach at party at the beach down in Copacabana. Sipping gillifish. Got my black yoga pants on. Me and Brittany down in Atlanta. Dancing in the club, sweating like Dirty Diana. And then this other one. What is it? It's like, don't turn around. It's just my heart breaking. And it's been all over my For You page. They got lips and the kisses. Yeah. I love them. Moving on. Thank you. Oh, is it moving on? Well, it is moving on, but there's another song with Chris Brown, Moving On. I just saw another song we're going to play. Where did it go? Chicago. Yoga. Yeah, that's the song. I know the song is called Yoga, but the other song. It's all over my For You page, and it's like, don't turn around. Just from the sound. It's just my heartbreak. And but someone said it's moving on. I love the band Chicago. Take it down. You love me for the rest of my let it go. Oh, thank you for the heart pass, by the way. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts. I can't go even on my own. Hey. Hi, Nyla. So, I watched the America's Next Top Model documentary. Man, that's crazy. And I gotta go back too, because guess what I just saw that I'm watching? That there's a new season of Singles Inferno. I was like, let me see if there's a new episode of Singles Inferno. Oh my lord. I'm hooked. Prepare to be sick of me. That's all I'm gonna be talking about, cause and I was like, well, not finally, but there's one guy on there and he speaks both Korean and English. I'm like, dang, okay. Yeah, Singles Inferno is a Korean dating show where they get like, what is it, 5 guys, 5 girls. Well, 7 guys and 7 girls now, I think. 6, 7. Because they had like, but then 2 new people joined. 1 girl, 1 guy just joined. But I think it's 5 and 5. And then they try to match up. And at the end, they decide who they want to leave with. So someone may leave with nobody, someone may leave with somebody. So yeah. I watched last season's, I think. Hi, Emma. I can't get that off. I stuck it with my tooth. Uh-oh. I threw my bag on the floor. I don't want to damage that either. That's a special gift. Anyways. I got gum stuck in my tooth. I use my water flosser. I need to use it. Someone says moving on, right? I'll move on up. That's not it. I think I'm logged into my TikTok. San Antonio. I had to expand the list there. Who is ready for the Michael biopic? Because I am.
Can I get a pretzel? It's closed. Can I have some bussin' pizza? There's nobody here. Where is everybody? Who's Brandon Max? And why is he hungry? Can I get a pretzel? It's closed. Can I have some bussin' pizza? Can I get a pretzel? It's
16 drop. The acrylic thinners, 3-piece
Color by
paints
paint.
with 24 drops acrylic.
Or paint by number. Sorry. Well, go ahead. I'm not there. Where have you seen this? Are you sure? Are you really sure about that? I'm sure. I will find it in the thing. The fact this is Bella Hadid's ex is killing
That is
me.
one hell of a mugshot. But this is Bella Hadid's ex-boyfriend, Don, who was just recently arrested for public intoxication.
I'm
just
telling
days
you,
after...
beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh my god, so I have been seeing these people dressing vintage and using vintage songs. And I have been living for it. Like, this guy dresses up like he's in the 90s. And then there's this girl. And everyone's comparing her to, like, Brooke Shields. I'm like, what? Like, I need the hair tutorial, please. My hair, that's why I want to blow out so badly. I can't do it on myself. It just doesn't work. I need a stylist. I know, but I need to do a blowout. I don't know how to do that because I had the brush. The Revlon brush. But I don't know how to do that. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't come out. Maybe it's because I don't have the patience. Yeah, I do do it while it's wet. Oh, that sounds wrong. Yeah, but I don't know. Just not. I'm not good. Every time I try something, it never comes out. I'm just telling you what I know. You're out of touch. I'm out of time, but you're out of head when I'm not around. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Like I'm telling you. This is the song I'm talking about. I found it. 70s hairstyle. Can you believe that? I keep getting like people dressing like they're from back in the day, and I'm like, oh, that's what I want on my feed. No, I almost got this dress. Sorry, I have gum in my mouth. I almost got this dress. Be like a woman. That's what it is. Anyways, it looks like it came from like 60s, 70s, like flower power. It was like, it had the sleeves. It was long sleeve. It was brown. It had the flowers on it. Everything. And I was like, I should get that. And I was like, I should get a headband from the top, like the headbands they used to wear, and just dress like I'm from that era. No. But yeah. Because I found it. You want to see this? I don't know if I could find it, though. And the Wi-Fi is low. Hold on. Let me see if it comes up under vintage dresses, because this dress was... Let me see. I don't think I'm going to find it. Now it's coming up dresses that look like Victorian. Wow. That's definitely what I wanted. Milkmaid dresses, Victorian dresses. Look at this this denim long sleeve dress. Bro. When I find it, I will show you. They have a poodle skirt. That's supposed to look like Versace. Man, that's so funny. I've been seeing this one all over TikTok too. What? I am covered. I'm not showing anything. Hush. Oh, there's one, but it's not that one. But it kind of looks like that. Everyday dress. It looks like a nun dress because it's got crosses on the side. Ooh. Let me see if I type this in. Will it come up? Whew. Oh, look at the... But that's not the one. Oh, man. I thought I saw it. I was like, yes. Now I want to show people it doesn't come up. Other ones are coming up. Very much Velma. I mean, Daphne, not Velma. Sock hop dresses. Anyways. Okay. If I find it, I will show you. But basically, it kind of looks like that. I'll show you real quick. And then, it has that design, but it looks like this dress. If I can find that. Like that. Yeah. That's what it looks like. But it has that pattern. Hi, Sophia. Look at this Polaroid. I want it in stacks so I can take pictures. I used to love taking pictures all the time. Ooh, those are some cool boots. They have Hello Kitty light-up shoes. I used to have high-top LEDs. If you didn't know, I used to have high-top light-up shoes. I left books on them. And because I left the book on them, they stopped working. But yeah, you charge them and they light up. Because, you know, I saw, what was it? One of the wrestlers on WWE had these light-up shoes. And I'm like, I need them. They were like $600. And I was like, bro, there's no way I'm paying $600. I went to AliExpress, I think it was. And I bought those light-up shoes. Everywhere I went, just like compliments. They were like, I like your shoes. This was when my friend was live. It was so crazy. She's like, those are cool shoes. I was like, yeah, they light up. And I charged them. She couldn't believe it. She was like, they got a charger? I was like, yeah. Some days, I really miss her. Okay. Interesting. She was a very cool person. My grandma really don't play though. It's funny. There's no way that looks Photoshop. They gave this girl this astronomical butt. And you know they photoshopped it. That does not look natural or real. It's a Brazilian collagen cream. Body cream shea butter. I guess so you could get a bigger butt. It does not look bro. Like what? You could tell that's Photoshop. I would not buy that cream. Right? That's what I say. Oh, that's a bikini. A tankini. But it has these colors. Well, Okay. Can you chew that one? Um. Oh my god. This wig. I love it. If only I knew how to apply wigs properly. Oh my god, look at these. Like, you know the foam, um, like platform flip-flop shoes? They have pink ones. It's Hello Kitty. And it's pink. That is like 2000s right there. Oh man. Oh my lord. Look at this red hair. It's Ariel. I need this hair. Look. Crazy. Look at these slip-on heels. I don't need it. Well, I'm not getting it. No, these are not heels. They're just slides. Very fancy slides. Human hair, that looks, that does not look good on her. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're selling. But it does not look good. Sorry. I just thought of something. Look at these goggle glasses. My lord. They're like the Coogee glasses. I think that's what the brand was. Yeah, that's what they look like. But they're pink. Look at these heels. Silicone toe covers. So when you take a bath, but what the heck? What's the point of wearing those when you take a bath? You don't wash your toes? Oh, I think that would be if you like you just got your nails done. I do think of the future. Anyways, let's get out of here. Okay, let's play the song because I found it.
When it was time to add my son to our car insurance, I was scared to even think about my wallet. But instead, we'll drive easy on it.
Okay, well, is what true? What do you want to know? I don't know what I'm doing March 11th. Is my girlfriend rich? I don't have a girlfriend. A rich girlfriend at that. I don't have a girlfriend. I think you're mistaking a rich girlfriend with Miguel. And we're not dating, so I mean, he's still gonna try, but I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. He is real. He's on a trip. He's in Italy. He sure is trying. I'm telling you that. He was just like, I wish you were here with me. And I'm like, okay. I wish I was there, but not. Because I wanted to, well, I can't fly because I'm afraid of flying. And I probably won't travel out of the country because I'm like, I want real authentic pasta, okay? Not the fake Americanized pasta. The real deal, okay? The real deal. I was like, he was like, the pasta you're so good. I'm like, you're speaking my language. I'm like, stop. You know exactly, like, quit it. Stop messing with me. I don't like it. I don't like being messed with. He was like, I'm having some real pasta, and I'm like, you know exactly. I'm like, bruh. I don't know good vintage songs, well I do. Or, I don't deserve to know good vintage songs. Why? What did I do? I'm not being catfished. Well, I guess he's fake. To me, okay, there is something that I don't understand. How could you be in love with someone you never met? That's just my question. I get it. I don't want people to feel bad because they get bullied. I want you to like me because you like me, not because I'm getting bullied. Or love me, not like, but love me because me, not because I'm getting bullied. Like, I don't want to say he feels sorry because he always talks about the hate on the lives. I'm like, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not uncomfortable about that situation because I already stated otherwise. But that's his own, like, his own thing. If he wants to keep continuing, that's all means I can't stop that. You know? I am not, like... Where am I post about? Nobody. Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? Maybe. I don't know. I'll open tabs up, but there isn't anything like that in there if you think that's what you're going to see. You want to see a Chumba Casino? That's what I play. But a million girls. But yeah. Man, but yeah. This is so crazy. I don't need... Okay, so, because, like, for me, and I'm not saying Miguel is a sucker, but whenever someone likes me or is in love with me, man, they become stalkerish. I'm like, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just like, help. Well, I have a lot of people that like me, actually. But anyways, Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I ran into that guy on the bus. My friend used to call him Whitey. Oh, my friend who, I would say when she was alive, because, I have to specify. But anyways, she had this friend named Whitey. She had this other friend named Mitch, too, that likes me. I remember one time we went to Wendy's, and his mom literally works at the VA, and she was like, I'll pay for your guys' meal. And we're like, okay, cool. So we're sitting there, and he goes to, like, you know how when someone messes with you when they like you, right? They pick on you or whatever. So he went to poke me, and I stabbed him with a fork. And he was like, she stabbed me with a fork. He tells his stepmom, well, leave her alone. It was funny. And then they drove me home because I was like, oh, you could drop me off at the bus. I'll get the bus. And they were like, no, we'll take you home. And I was like, okay, I want it. But then I was like, no, because then if he knows where I'm at, he'll probably show up there. And I don't need that, I really don't need that. But there was this other guy too. Whitey, anyways. Like I said, we had like this interaction. So I went with them because my friend was like, go with them. It was Mitch and it was him. They went to Walgreens. They picked up some alcohol. And my friend was like, I don't want to go over there because I don't want to be around that. My daughter, I don't want her around that. She picked her daughter up from school. And I'm like, great, you just you ditched me and left me with these people. And I know she did it on purpose because all of a sudden she's making an excuse like, oh, I don't want to hang out around that, which I do understand, but it's just like, that's why you told me to go with them, whatever. So, I'm not trying to be super bad, okay? We were not on a bus fighting a homeless man for this liquor, okay? This is not how the story goes. Anyways, we went to McDonald's, and I'm like, so he puts it in a McDonald's cup, and I'm like, I hope we don't get in trouble because I'm not a part of what y'all are doing. I don't drink. And so something happened at the VA. They were on lockdown, and he's like, I'm going to go check to see if my stepmom's okay. So he left, and I was like, finally. So it's me and this guy, Whitey, who I already know liked me because... Okay, so my brother was going out with his ex to go eat pizza because my dad gave him money and said go eat some pizza. And so we were in the laundry room that had like a gym in it too, but it also had a TV, and my brother was playing the Wii. He was playing Star Wars. And I had already... Anyways, there was a situation where I went swimming and my friend's daughter, she dragged me to the deep end. And I freaked out because I couldn't swim and I was drowning. And he grabbed me. It took me out of the deep end. Anyways. I was playing Star Wars. Or he was playing Star Wars. I was like, oh, you could play. I kind of zoned out. I was just kind of like staring. Just kind of like, I don't know. I zoned out. I was thinking about some stuff. He gets like that, right? And so he's like, I'm like, oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. And I'm like, you didn't even ask. No personal space. Like, what's up with that, bro? Like, no boundaries whatsoever. And I'm like, so then not Wendy's, at McDonald's, right? Back to the story of at McDonald's. The other guy left, and it's just me and him. And I don't know what it is about guys that they just think talking about their ex makes someone like them because, no. Do not talk about... If you talk about your ex to someone you like, that's a turn off. People do not like that. Don't do that. So anyways, he starts talking about his ex, and he's like, my mom doesn't want my ex on my cell phone bill, but I have her on the cell phone bill, blah, blah, blah. Starts talking about this plug that he has for some weed. I'm like, okay. So like, what is this conversation, right? A random conversation and just being like, whatever. So he goes to the restroom. He confronts this drunk guy that's homeless named Carl and was like, where's my money, Carl? Blah, blah, blah. You owe me my money. I was like, oh, bro, here we go. And then this other weird guy, he was old enough to be my dad, was like, started talking to me, and I'm quiet. I don't say anything. Not saying anything doesn't help either. So then he's like, you don't say much, but I like you. And I'm like, what? You like me because I don't say? And okay, that's awkward. I didn't say anything to him. He's like, can I have your number? And I was like, no, I don't have a number, even though I did. But I was like, I don't have a number. And so he's like, okay. And I was like, mm-mm. So then we left because it was getting late. I was like, I gotta go. He gets out of the bathroom and he goes with me and he goes, I'll go with you home or whatever. We're on the bus, right? So we get on the bus and then I had said something about being tired and I was like, oh, I'm gonna lay in the window or something. And he's like, you know how I think he said people have pillows on the plane, or I don't know what it was. And then he was like, you could use me as a pillow. And he like, he's like, I was like, bro, no. So then he starts sitting there. He's talking to himself. And I'm just like, he's probably talking to himself in his head. And he's talking out loud. I guess I kind of realize probably why he was talking to himself. Like, you know how people talk themselves up into doing something? But anyway, so then he's talking to himself and this drunk guy is behind us and this drunk guy says, hey, young man. And he says it loud and he's drunk and like slurring. He's like, hey, young man. He turns around and then he's like, shh. He told him to be quiet because he was loud and I just was trying not to bust out laughing. And you could just see his face. He was so hurt. I was like, bro. So then I'm getting ready to get off at my stop and he's like, can I walk you home? And I was like, no, it's okay. I got it. I didn't want him to see where I live because then he just started showing up randomly. This dude just shows up out of nowhere. Like, I know my brother was being nice and, you know, like, because my friend used to be my brother's friend as well, but they were like, you stole her from your brother. That was your brother's friend first. And I was like, oh my God. My mom, they were always saying something to me. Anyways, he just shows up. He showed up unannounced. Like, I'm like, what is he doing here? Like, that is, my brother said, oh, I ran into him and I invited him over. BS, that is BS, because, like, what? You don't happen to just show up somewhere. Like, that is just awkward. That's why I was like, I tried to be careful. Because I don't need these people knowing where I live. Like this one guy, he would just stare at people on the bus. He chews on his tongue. And he stares at people on the bus. And he just stares at me. And I'm like, okay. So then, when I'm at the park, I guess he lived nearby. He would ride his bike around and act like he's riding his bike around. I said, no. My brother was like, oh. And I'm like, he's not. I said, look, I told my brother, he's not riding his bike around because he wants to. It's because I'm here. That's why. So then my friend had a car wash because her ex died. And I was helping her with the car wash. And he shows up and he's like, oh, I'm going to bring a car and have it washed. And I told her, no, he's not. He just came to say that because I'm here. Sure enough, he didn't bring the car. He was just talking because he wanted to see me. And I'm just like, I don't want to see you. Men are just weird like that. Like, help. Where do these creeps come from? It's just like... What girl? These are not fantasies. These are real creepy people. Okay, I had a stalker in a truck too. By the airport, it's kind of dangerous there. And this guy, I don't know, he knew every time I was going to the store, going somewhere, because he would drive out. And the first time I encountered him, I was crossing the street, and he's like, psst, psst, come here, come here. I'm like, I'm not going to your truck. Oh, there was this other creepy old guy at that time, too. That he would always ask my mom, he's like, where's your daughter? Man, you're old enough to have grandchildren. Like, and not a young grandpa, he's an old grandpa, okay? Asking my mom where her 19-year-old daughter is at. Oh, my phone is dying. Great, because I didn't have the battery saver. Please just go away. I can't do this. So, I will charge it. So this guy, I saw him at the hospital with stomach pains. He was really in bad pain, holding his stomach, rocking back and forth. And I had a mitigated goal. I'm gonna tell you this story because this story is funny. You have to hear this story because, man. Okay, so there was this guy. Besides that old guy and the guy in the truck, there was this guy on the bus, and he was drunk, right? And he was old enough to be my dad. And he said something to my mom about dating me or something, wanting to date me, whatever. And my mom was like, well, I don't know about that. She said, you're going to have to go through her dad. And it was just like, and he tells me, I don't know what it is that went through this guy's mind to say this. He looks at me and tells me, I have a daughter that's close to your age. Well, then what are you doing? Where's your mind? Imagine dating someone that's close to your daughter's age. That's disgusting. Like, and then you looked at me and you told me that to my face? Bruh, I can't. I don't know. I'm not being delusional. If someone's drunk, they're gonna... I don't know, there's like liquid courage over there. Like I tell you, I don't even do anything. And when I don't even talk to, they still continue to keep talking to me and trying to hit on me like, no. If I'm not talking to you, adios, amigos. Two-step. Get to step in. Like, they get even worse when I don't even talk. I'm like, well, if I don't talk, that'll work. No, it doesn't work. They still continue. I'm not carrying a conversation with you if I'm being bored. And I'm saying, like, one-word things, you know. My life is already being affected enough as it is with people online. I can't even have a relationship. It's okay. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, it is so crazy. Like, please.
What happened? Some bad people tried to hack me with sad affirmations.
I'm just not gonna attach myself to, like, okay, if I'm really being honest, like, the whole Miguel thing, right? People are like, well, you should just date him and give him a chance. No. Okay, he is a nice person. But for me, I'm in love with someone else. Like, how is that going to work? It's not. I'm not going to lead somebody on in a relationship. You know, my mind is not that. I'm just being totally honest. Like, I can't have this, like, relationship with someone while I'm thinking about someone else. That's not how that works. That is not where, you know, like, I really have to, like, I don't want to hurt someone like that. Like, I don't do that, okay? I'm not gonna hurt somebody. Poor guy, you know? Like, just imagine. You know, that's why. Like, I don't know how much more clear, like, I had to say that. Because, like, you're once, twice, 3 times a lady, and I love you. I like this song. But anyways, it is true. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But in the same instance, it's just like, I know how hurt I was, right? And it just pisses me off that, like, I know how I felt when I felt that way. Why would I want to treat someone that way? You know, when people, especially these TikTok men, pretend to like you online and make it seem like they're interested, and then they say, woe is me, I'm gonna be single forever, blah, blah, blah. I tend to be hard on myself and say that stuff because at a moment, like, not too long ago when I had that breakdown, yes, I did feel crappy and crummy, and I shouldn't have said that, you know, right? I shouldn't have said that at all, to be honest, but I do feel that way sometimes, you know, and it's just like things haven't been going the way that I wanted it to in the past, anyways, and I'm just so used to it not working out, so I tend to like have that mindset like, oh, it's not gonna happen. Cause I'm used to it. Like I'm used to that constant hurt. You know? Well, I'm not talking to you, so I don't care if you don't care. I was not talking to you. You know what I mean? I just, you know, that's just what I deal with. Well, actually, Miguel wanted to hop on a plane and fly here, so next, he did tell me that he was like, I'll come right down there. So, yeah. You want to say something else? And, you know, he who shall not be named said he wanted to meet up and that he was going to fly to New Mexico. You want to try again? If they wanted to, they would. They didn't, right? Okay, so what? You said, oh, they would have flew down there? Yeah, they said they was, but they never did. Or at least one of them didn't, because I said, no, you know, it's okay. My brain is not there. Like, well, you know what I mean? Not like I'm crazy or anything. I just have depression. That's it. That's all. Oh, and PTSD. But it's just like when you really care about someone else, like my brain, it like I can't be in a relationship and not be 100% committed. That just does not make sense to be dating someone just to date someone and be like, oh, you know, and not really have any feelings towards them. There was this movie and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know the name of the movie. It's like it disappeared off the face of the earth. And I type in like what the movie is based, like the movie, like the whole plot of the movie, and it still doesn't come up. What comes up is Peggy Sue Got Married. And it's not a movie with Nicolas Cage. It's a really handsome, okay, so it's a really, she's like not conventionally attractive, and this really attractive guy, and she pays him to marry her, basically. So it's like a paid marriage, because she's like, she wanted to like show to her family that she can pull or get or marry someone that's attractive, or I don't know what the whole premise was, but she wanted to prove to her family. Doing so, she paid this really attractive guy to marry her. And so at first, they were pretending to like each other, but then they ended up actually falling in love and liking each other because it was all pretend. Yeah, and I tried to find that movie, but I can't find it. I know I've seen it, but it keeps coming up Peggy Sue Got Married. Anyways, it's like that, except we don't actually end up liking each other because, that's my brain right now. I just, for me, and parents aside, family aside, because I know my family loves me. I'm not talking about that kind of love, right? For me, it's just always been like disappointment after disappointment, and that's why I talk negatively about myself, which I know I shouldn't do that, but I do. Like that breakdown, I was literally hurt. Like, what was I supposed to do? Like things happen. It's just like, it's like this whole change. Like, oh, but this was going on not too long ago, and then how do we get from here, like point A to point B, and now it's a whole 180, and it's just like, what is going on? Like, you know, I don't know. It was just like a whole 180, and it was just like, what is going on? 3,000 lady. Oh. Yeah, show the nails. Yeah, these are my new nails. So that's why I said something negative, and why I thought I would never be loved, because it always happens that way. Like, I just expect that, that's all. I really have like this thought, like, oh, that was like my thought process, and I shouldn't have said that. It was kind of mean. But when you have that for so long, it just hurts. Because there was this place we were living at, and me and my brother had made friends with this guy, right? And just everybody, including my mom, right? For me, I kind of thought so, but then I was like, nah, because like I did kind of like him, and my mom, she was like, he likes you. I think he's a nice guy, and I'm like, cause my parents met him, talked to him. He opened up to me about a lot of things. He was in a concentration camp at one point. Cause we went to go see the movie Selma, right? All of these things, like, we had a pool table where we were at, and so we played pool. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff. Anyways, so I don't know. My dreams, some of them had become like real dreams, because I had a dream about meeting this person before I met him. And what was weird about this dream? Okay, so I like Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. And you remember that one part where she's talking to Mr. Wolf, or whatever his name is? Not Stu Wolf. I forget his name, and she's like, I can't talk to you because you're drunk. So in the dream, there was like the background of like the apartments we were staying at, and then like an elevator. So he's like drunk. I don't know if he's coming down the elevator, going up the elevator with this girl, and they're both drunk. And I look at him and I said, I can't have a conversation with you because you're drunk. One night, there was something like that happened. I was like waiting all night because I'm like, oh, he's late. Like, it was like Tuesday, it was our pool night, whatever. He came drunk. And I was like, it's like the dream actually happening. But besides the point. Like, yeah, he even asked me, because he would take these free salsa dancing lessons, and I always asked him, like, oh, how did your dance lessons go? Because I think it was like every Tuesday too. And he was like, oh, they went good. So like one day he asked me, he was like, do you want to go? It's like free. You can donate whatever you want, or you can just like go. So anyways, he's like, I was like, yeah. Even though I knew I wasn't really gonna go. Like, I was like, I don't have a way to get there, even though it was probably not that far from where I lived. The center, Hispanic Center, it was free. But it was just all these things, and people kept saying, like, We think he likes you. We think he likes you. What happened? Nope. It's some blonde chick. Yeah. Crazy. I was like his friend too, cause like, I just had this feeling. Like I just knew, and I'm like, dang it. Like I was so crushed. I couldn't even. Like, and it was just like all these little things. Even the birthday message, I'ma tell you. So I went back because he lives in Germany. He was here on like business. He was working at Sandia Labs, and so I remember one time I got this long, like thought out, like, and I'm talking this long thought out message from her birthday that was like, hey, so Facebook told me it was your birthday, blah 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 blah. We even had plans matching couple costumes because I'm like, we need to dress up together for Halloween. Like, hello, and he was like, yeah. I'm telling you, I was like, oh, what happened? Because his friend ended up dating another guy. I'm like, oh, she's not in the picture. That's why. I was like, I don't like being a second choice. It does not feel good at all. But I was stupid because I was blinded. I was like, well, maybe it could still work out. Like my eyes were covered in rose-colored glasses. I was blinded by the light. I couldn't see. I was stupid. Man. You're surprised. I am a nut. People like me, okay? Whatever you see online is not true. I'm telling you. You don't know me in real life. People like being around me in real life. I'm just telling you. I'm just myself. When they say be yourself, exactly that. People will know if you're not genuine about being yourself. People will know that. What can I say? I'm just myself and people like me. Like, okay. Yeah, when my friend was alive, we did get in fights, but she still was my friend. She never stopped being my friend, right? But yeah, like I said, I know because I've been in these situations, especially online with these TikTok men. Oh my god. One of them was just like, I'm gonna be single forever, and then doing and saying all these things and like someone else too. But anyways, it's just like, what do you do? Like, my brain is wired to that because I'm used to being hurt all the time, and it like really hurt. Like, that's why I was like, man, I'm just gonna give it because like I'm tired, and I have a better understanding now. But for me, it's just like I shouldn't say those things to myself. Because there was something that happened recently where I was like, man, I'm too late. And like for me, and I'm going to be totally honest, for me, I'm not good with telling people or expressing feelings because I never really, except kind of recently, about opening up like, hey, I like you or I love you or things like that. It's I don't know. It's just that fear of like rejection and other things, and it's just like I beat myself up. I'm too hard on myself. It doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help at all. I don't have an AIBF. Well, in a sense, it never goes anywhere as far as just like talking, if that makes sense. And it's just like, did everything you say was a lie? Like, you made me feel this way and then now I'm crushed. And it's your fault. Because, like, why? No girl ever deserves to have that happen to them. It's just like, these are not games. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to just date every single person I could get. Like, no. Some of us, I do. No, I want to get married, okay? I want to have a life. I was gonna say I want to have a wife. No. What I meant to say is that I want to have a life. You know, I want to, you know, I don't know. Ease away your fears. I think anyone would date me. Thank you. But I'm just being honest, right? I don't know what to do with all of this stuff, this information, this, you know, like when Miguel said what he said, and then he's like, you know, he's like, don't ever say that somebody doesn't love you because I do. It's just like me processing what is going on. Like, you never even met me in your lifetime. You only know me from social media, and here you are just expressing this. Like, what is this? Hello, like, I couldn't process. And then there was something else that recently happened. It's just like, what is going on? Like, I can't even. Anyways, man, if there wasn't so much going on, I really wouldn't know. Like, it's like when you hand me something with no instructions, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, this information is a lot, and it's like not a lot in a sense of like it's too much, just like in a good way, like, bro, it's like when it's like, oh, this is everything you asked for, and then you get it and you don't know what to do. It's just like, boy. But anyways, besides the point, it was just like crazy because it's like, I don't know, like, you don't even know me in real life, and here you are just saying this to me. Like, I'll drop everything and come down. I'm like, slow down. Like, whoa. I was like, no, you don't have to. It was just like one of those things like, what is going on? Because my brain couldn't process, like, and then, because, you know, it was other things too. And like, I've been talking to him about some stuff. I'm not going to say what. But anyways, there was some stuff that I needed to talk to him about because, yeah, it was some stuff that I needed to get some clarity on. About something else, not about him. But I just feel so bad telling him this stuff because I'm like, I know how he feels about me, but when I'm telling him this stuff, I know it kind of hurts him that I'm saying that, but it's just like, you know, I don't really have someone else to talk to about this, like, thing. But, you know, he listens and understands, and, you know, male validation, does that look like validation? Because if it was, don't you think if I was seeking male validation, I would have dated Miguel? What is your problem? Do you even know what male validation is? Because it is far from that. all I'm doing is just having a conversation. If I was seeking male validation, I wouldn't be saying what I said to him, mind you. There's only a few people that knows this situation. Like, I just needed to know that I was not crazy, that I was not, well, not essentially crazy or making this up, that I was not, getting the wrong idea and then being like, well, maybe, I don't know, in the past, like, when it's, like, especially with people from online, people always tell me, well, this is being friendly. And when they do this to you, this is being friendly, even though I know it's not. But my brain contradicts itself and tells me that because people have always told me that. They have always opened up and told me that. So I've never really kind of processed. And so for me, I just was like, had to talk it out and be like, hey, am I going crazy? Can you confirm I'm not going crazy? Because I know. I'm like, and I told him, I was like, I knew it. And I was just like, tell me. Even though, I mean, he would have told me I'm crazy. He wasn't going to lie and be like, no, and just not tell me because he didn't want to hurt my feelings. I wanted an honest opinion. I just needed to know. I was not, that I was not going crazy, okay? I'm not going crazy over here. Okay, Mr. Mackey. You know what was funny? I had a teacher in high school that was named Mr. Mackey. And he even did a Mr. Mackey impression. It was funny. And you know what I found, which was also crazier? He shows us his girlfriend, and it's my middle school social studies teacher that he's dating. And I'm just like, I know her. That was my teacher from middle school. But like my brain, I know it was not. Well, for me, it's like a self-doubt thing, right? I kept telling myself, like, okay, I was putting it in my brain, like, this is not what this is. And I was like, this is what this is. Then I was like, what if I'm misinterpreting it? Like, what if it's not what it is? And I just get the wrong idea. And then I end up hurt. But no, the whole time, it was like, I was like, I should have just, my gut instinct is always right, and I should have just stuck to that. But then I had that second voice, and then I started doubting myself, and then I was like, no, like, creeping into my dreams. The closer I get to you. That makes me think of like Rush Hour when Chris Tucker's singing the song. The more you make me see, over and over again, I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. All the while inside I knew it was real. The way you make me feel. I am not desperate. If I was desperate, don't you think I would have dated Miguel? Hello. Think McFly. Think. Just I'm 31. I'm gonna be 32 this year. Why would you say that? I know that's a joke. Yes, I'm 31. So what I was gonna say was, I'm trying to think. When someone goes through a lot, it really, if they really look a certain way when they go through trauma and stuff. I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. All the world inside I knew it was real. Will you make me feel? My whole life, because I went through stuff my whole life. All my life, I have to remember. No, it's my data actually. So bitter and sweet as it was. You still the takes around. I was born what? I don't have any plans. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I just live one day to the next. Bruh. Sorry. I keep thinking about that and I can't. You love me? Well, thank you. Over and over again, trying to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. All the while inside I knew it was real. Made me feel. Rock me tonight for old time's sake. My dad used to play Freddie Jackson all the time. I just remember. You are my lady, my love. You're everything I need and more. That's why I like this music, to be honest with you. Because my parents raised me right, okay, on some good music. You are my lady. You're everything I need and more. You're all I'm living for. My love. I am reading the comments. I'm not disassociating. I'm not responding to negative comments. So there's that. What is going on? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, thank you. I don't have to respond to it. If I don't respond to it, then it's not true. So there's that. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. It knows me so well. Rock me tonight Man. Genuinely over you, Tophia. I wonder who's behind that account. But thank you for sharing the live. I love this song. I want to say, but we're sometimes scared and I just want to show for you. And spend every moment with you. True. So, who is Kayleen? I was not with someone named Kayleen, so until you get their name right, I'm not gonna answer, and I'm not gonna tell you their name. I was not with a blonde-headed person named Kayleen. I don't know what their name is on social media. I'm kind of a little creeped out, just a little bit creeped out. No, it's not her name. Her name is not Kayleen. Man, I'm getting creeped out. Oh, bruh. Oh, well. If that's her name on social media, I don't know her by K, so. Oh! Yeah, now I know who. Yeah, yes, I know who that is. Yas, I know. I was like, wait. Now I know. I know exactly who you're talking about. Randall is creepy and needs to get out of my life. I didn't know at first because I was confused, but now I know. Yes, I know exactly because I don't really. Okay, so we're not friends. I don't really hang out. Well, I do hang out with her, but it's like we're not really friends. Cause like I don't hang out with her a lot, so I was like, wait, who? I'm sorry. We just had like a little Valentine's thing. We played games and stuff. Yeah, we had like a Valentine's thing and we tied the hot dog to the string and we tried to catch it with our mouth. Oh my god. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. Why is every girl I'm with my girlfriend? Stop. No, I don't. I have a girlfriend. What girlfriend? You are my lady. Everything I need. You are my lady. I don't even remember my GPA. Oh, bro. I'm sorry. All this love is waiting for you. I gotta watch the documentary or this movie on one of the DeBarges. What was it, Bobby DeBarge? I did not know. Was it Janet Jackson dated a DeBarge? And all the ways, play Lana? I don't take song requests. I need to polish those diamonds there. My baby. Yeah, because my phone is charging. That is why. Yeah, I love that. I love it too. I got that summertime sadness. Hey, look at my little duck that someone gave me. It's a cute rubber ducky. Now I got two. I have a zombie one, and then one with these glasses. I love them. It's like my favorite duck. Anyways. What does someone say? Can we see? Yes, you can. And I got some more nails coming. And I have some, but I'm gonna wait till it's spring. Because I think these are spring nails. And I got some, like, nails for, like, St. Patrick's Day. But look at these. They got like strawberries, they've got ribbons, and they got like hearts, like pink hearts. Oh, this. I don't celebrate Lent. So, yeah. Oh, you love me? Thank you. Yeah, look at these. Someone got these for my wish list. Thank you. They're red hearts with pink, and then these are pink hearts with red. That is cute. And then the strawberries and the bows. Those are cute. Someone did buy them for me for my wish list. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I did buy those. I bought them from TikTok shop. What happened was that I bought them from the TikTok shop, and someone had got them for my wish list. So I got this package, right? And I was like, well, what is this package? Because I was expecting my nails, but I knew they weren't coming right away. I just ordered them like 2 days ago. Well, you know, from the time that I had gotten these. So it's like, that was fast. I was like, I just ordered them 2 days ago and I have these nails, right? Because I opened up the package and there were the nails. And I was like, and I said, I didn't get no notification they were delivered. So I go, sure enough, it hasn't been delivered. Someone bought those for my wish list because I forgot they were on my wish list. And so I canceled the other order because I had these coming. So, yeah. That's what happened. What is this AI? I could have seen. I'm like, no one asked you. No one actually cares. Bro. I care. Well, thank you for caring, Sophie. Because it looks like those accounts that post old songs and they post like the records, but then it's AI. I know it's AI because it only has 47 views. Unless they're reposting music. Anyways. Oh. I know, right? I like old music. Especially because MC Magic. I don't know. I know MC Magic's like a Trump supporter. Okay, maybe it's not AI. Okay, we're not gonna listen to this. Sorry, I'm changing that. I wanna run away with you. I'm gonna get lost in love with you. Do all the things you want. Every time I used to hear this song on the radio, when I was younger, man, this was my jam. Okay, I was jamming to this. Like what Brenda from like Scary Movie. That's my song. That's my jam. That was like me. That was like me. Ooh, I like that song too, and I know I play it a lot. And I play this one a lot sometimes too. And I like that old car too. You sleepy? I'm sleepy too. Once this phone charge, I'm gonna get off. Ow. I wanna do all the things you want me to. Caress. I fell off? No, I didn't. Love you so, the love you share is something so special. Man, the first day I knew it last forever if I had it my way. My house will come closer. Señorita. A love-hate? Well, I don't have a love-hate relationship with you. What? Are you delusional? You're the one that's delusional now. Always together forever. I just thought of something.
Making love in the nighttime walks and romance. I'm telling you, hermosa, my heart is in a trance. They say that true
Anyways, hello guys, welcome
man up above
for making you mine.
talking on the telephone, sending
Kisses.
a dozen of roses just to say that I'm
Mhm.
missing the warmth of your body right next to mine. Eres tu la mejor, like the
Good fine wine.
out to the movies, maybe sharing
I'm not very welcoming. I just said hello.
from my dream.
Okay.
All I need is your affection. My life was fine, but you
Brought
brought
perfection.
Now we sit here just holding hands. Whispers in my ear
Tell me that I'll be your man.
today. Mañana in a paradise too. I feel the same way, cause I'm so
I'm in love with you. You know who I was shocked to see on live with this person? I saw Linwood on live with Saucy Santana. I was like, what is going on, bro? What is going on?
you know that love we share.
And she's problematic. Well, God forbid if I say something, she gonna come. She gonna chew me out like she tried to last time. People were like, she's talking about you. She came on my live and started gifting me. I was like, ooh. You know, speak of the devils and they come, right? I wanted to major in business. You like Linwood? Is that what you said? Or Lindsay? Who's Lindsay? Are you talking about my friend Lindsay? Or are you talking about Linwood? Yeah. Okay, I remember. This story is wild. This was a wild story. When I was hearing this, I was like, and you're sitting here just like telling me this? Okay, or well, not me, but telling people this. So apparently, you know, her son was 18. She comes home one night and catches him with a 24-year-old. And I'm like, and you're telling us this why? And he thinks he's black. Like, he talks black, tries to be black. Yeah, crazy. But I was like,
I started a business to give old clothes a new life. And Chase has
what
supported
is
me
going
from the beginning.
on?
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because a city hotel is ready to sell.
Yeah, of course. She battles. I don't battle people. She attacked her friend who was like a makeup artist because I guess he did makeup for a Shawty Bay or something. And she called him the S-slur. She got mad. I remember that one live.
Check this out. Something about you, girl, blows my mind, baby.
Something about you, babe, drives me crazy. Something about this. Do I like Shawty Bay? Okay, so she bullied me. She was rude and talked about my living situation. All that aside, I think she could be a nice person if she didn't listen to her comment sections most of the time, saying that somebody's talking about her. I really wish that she would think for herself and actually ask for proof before just jumping on a hate wagon, because people told her I was talking about her when I wasn't. And people in the comment section were even asking, like, where's this video? Show proof, because they knew it was a lie. Nobody could provide anything. And then she just ran with it and started talking about my living situation, which I therefore, in turn, turned around and talked about her living situation because she was couch surfing. And I just thought, you know, well, I'm going to do the same thing to you that you did to me. But all that aside, if she really fixed herself and worked on herself, I think she is a good person. People are literally here, celebrating the fact that she drinks. The drinking is what's causing her health problems, and even the doctor told her to stop drinking. This is not something that we should be celebrating or enjoying because she is killing herself. If she really took care of herself, like the doctor told her to stop drinking. Because I had talked to Jose Bay too. Jose Bay. Like, he wanted to go live with me and do makeup, but I was like, yeah, I can't do this, the harassment, whatever. I'm very cautious about people receiving the hate on the other end because they go live with me. And I'm pretty sure he's not new to controversies because of, like, Shawty Bay himself. I know that. But, like, for me personally, if she really worked on herself I understand. Like, I'm that type of person. But for me, I'm very cautious about who I let in my life and who I'm chasing after when it comes to chasing for love. Because for me, I'm not just chasing any and everybody because, she never had love at home. And I know that because she talked about her mom hitting her with a computer in the head. And the way that her mom has treated her like a bank account, saying, can you pay for this funeral? And then not having no contact with her is crazy. And her own mother, was using her for money. When you've never known love and the only love you've known is from men that use you for internet social media gain, like, you're gonna be blinded. She was sleeping with an older man at the age of 15. She said this on live, that she got caught. Her dad caught her with this older man that was way older than her. And for me, I know, like, her whole situation, and it's a bad situation. Her dad got deported when she was like, well, the stories didn't make sense. People thought it was a suspicious story because she said her dad got deported when she was 10, but then her dad, I think it was her stepdad that might have caught her, but she said her dad caught her with an older man. And she was 15 and she was caught in bed. But anyways, this poor girl has never known love. And that's the sad thing, is about being attached to men and then getting hurt and saying, like, I'm not going to date again. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to be celibate, But then she goes back to that. The only he kind of used her too. Like, Rich Boy Cardi did kind of use her. But I think he really loved her. I really do. Like, no matter, like, yeah, he might, I don't know if he was cheating. Girls might say stuff just to, because they're jealous. Like, they don't want to see somebody that's conventionally attractive with someone that's not attractive. And because Rich Boy Cardi looked the way he looked, I think people was like, why Shawty Bay? But you gotta understand, if she has a good personality, it doesn't matter about looks, because looks matter only a little bit when it comes to someone's personality and who they are as a person. You treat people with respect, with kindness. You treat people the way that they should be treated, and all of that just goes away. Just like when you see someone, your mind, right? And yes, it is about physical attraction sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, because it's not 100% about looks. Like, for me, I'm like, yeah, I have to be attracted to someone, but it's not like I'm looking for the most attractive person in the room. Like, they have to be a supermodel, like, man, supermodel, you know what I mean? Like, they have to have certain features, and, like, that is too unrealistic. And sometimes people gotta lower their standards. There are some people who are not conventionally attractive that will treat you horrible. Then there's some people that are conventionally attractive that treat you the way you need to be treated, right? And for me personally, right? For me personally, right? Whatever. Like, and it's just sad seeing her go through that because she's attaching herself to these men. And once someone gives her the slightest bit of, like, affection or love, she just attaches to that. Because she's never had that. Especially with the way her mom treated her. Her dad was deported when she was 10. You know, obviously she was already sleeping with older men. That should tell you something right there. You know, I had a friend when I was younger, one of my grandma's friend's granddaughter. Her cousin was at 13. She would get all dressed up, put short shorts on, makeup, and walk the streets just to pick up men. You know, and it was like my cousin, right? She would ditch school to go with this older man. And it's just like, what? Like, I don't know what goes through people's minds. You know, that's serious. Like, for me, I couldn't picture that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes some people don't even get the love that your parents give you is the love that you respect or expect from someone else. If you've never gotten that love at home and you've never known what that is like people that have been, a trigger warning, people that have been in abusive relationships are going to think that being abused when they're older in abusive relationships means love. Because that's all they've known all their life. And like, literally being proud to come online and be like, I love camote. Like, come on. And shaming someone at that. Like, she's a nice girl, but sometimes she could be a bully. Like, I understand that she knows that she's being bullied, but she also needs to know that she does bully people. She was on live watching this girl's OF content talking about you. Why are you watching her content if it's you? I don't think it was you. I think you were literally kind of a little bit curious because you're watching this girl's OF content and saying you on live. Like, come on. We all know. Like, this was on live. I don't even have to joke. This was literally live. She went on live and she had the laptop up, but it wasn't showing it. She was paying for someone's OF content and then said you to this girl's OF content. Like, then why are you watching? You must be interested in the slightest because you wouldn't be watching that. And then be like, ew, of course you're into that. There's nothing wrong with that. And she has said in the past, which I think she's kind of confusing herself, that she has been interested in women. But then it seems like, oh, I'm no longer interested in women anymore. Like, she thinks you can just turn it on and off one day. Like, that's not how it works. Like, oh, I'm no longer into women anymore. I was. No, you were just probably curious. And if you're into men, then that means you were bi-curious because, you know, you were curious about whether or not you liked women, and now you don't. That's bi-curious. You was never gay. There's a difference. No. Well, yeah, but sometimes people have to learn how to use wordage because it's not helpful, it's harmful. Because that wordage is something that people could use against the gay community and say that, oh, you choose to be gay. You know, you can choose not to be gay. Like, people say that all the time. No, you can't choose that. That's why people have to be careful with their wording. I'm not saying that's wrong what she's doing, that's wrong. She shouldn't do that in her life. That's not what I'm saying. Some people just got to be careful and learn the verbiage and what they're saying. Because when you're telling someone that you're gay and you're into girls, and then you're telling someone you're no longer into girls, then that's going to lead to harmful rhetoric when someone says you guys choose that when literally some of these people don't choose that. It's not a lifestyle they choose. No one wants to go through hate as bad as that community goes through. Nobody. Nobody chooses to get hated that much. That's not how that works. You were born that way. Some people find out later in life, you know, they never realize they're into like the same sex until later in life. You know, sometimes it's late. That just doesn't mean that they're not. That just means that, you know, they finally came to the realization. You know? It's just crazy. A soft life is basically self-care with, okay, so your partner, well, I don't want to say like, because it does sound like a gold digger, which is not. Okay, so your partner makes the money, is rich, essentially, and it's for people, some people want a soft life if they've been through a lot of trauma. And so basically, a soft life is self-care. Just taking care of yourself, not having the stress of working, not wanting to stress yourself out and just enjoy life. Just kick back, you know, go to a spa, take trips, travel, do things that makes you happy and enjoy life without having to worry about the stress of going to a job and working paycheck to paycheck. But you know, I did want a soft life, but for me personally, I wouldn't care if the person I was with didn't have all the money in the world, like they weren't rich, because I don't want to seek out someone who's only rich, because, you know, I don't want to be, you know, or people to say, oh, you're just with that person because they got money. No, you could have, you could be in my situation and I wouldn't care. Like, because we can both grow together, we can both build together. I would rather that than, you know, because getting into a relationship with someone who is rich and has all the money, I feel like it would be this situation of, like, you know, of them just talking down on me like, I'm the one with the money. I pay all these bills. I'm the one who brings in the bread. What do you do? You know, and just like having that dynamic of like, you know, you don't even make as much as I do. I make way more than what you do in a lifetime. You know, and I don't want to have to go through that. I want to be able to build my finances, or, you know, build with someone who, you know, is right there with me, who understands what I went through, who knows the struggles and is like, you know, we can both build each other up and, you know, have a successful life together. You know, that's just like my thing, because I don't want to date someone that already has money. You know, and it's not, I don't care if you have money either. Like, look how I get treated with someone who has money. They don't talk down on me like that. I'm not saying every person with money. I'm just saying, like, that's how I feel. So, yeah, my life is crazy. What are you talking about, minding my own business? This stuff is online. But anyways, yeah. I don't know. Just, I'm trying to accept a lot of things too, or trying to, well, not accept a lot of things. Okay, so for me, one of the things that we realize, well, not realize, that I'm trying to work on is like when someone gives me a compliment, especially when someone's like, oh, you have a pretty smile, or oh, you look beautiful. I don't know how to respond to that, or how do I say it? I don't know how to, I just say like, oh, thanks, or, you know, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, and sometimes I'll compliment them right back, which is not a good thing because I don't take compliments very well. And when you compliment someone back, that's actually not a good thing. But I'm just saying. Well, someone did. And actually, in my comment sections, people have been commenting. If you look on my Instagram, you will see some of those comments. Someone did comment that, and I was like, thank you. Someone did comment that on Facebook too. So, yeah. They were like, you have a nice smile. And I was like, oh, thank you. Or, like, people comment a lot often, like, oh, you're really beautiful. And I'm like, what do I do with that? Like, I don't know how to respond to that. Like, what do I do? I was not talking crap about Shorty Bay. Use your common sense. I said, I feel bad for her because she attaches herself to these men because she thinks that's what love is. I literally said that I feel bad for her. That is not talking shit. That is being truthfully honest. You may want to be one of those people that is sitting here and literally just hoping that she gets laid. And that's weird. It's not a jealousy thing. If I wanted to date a bunch of people, I would. I already told you what my plans were. I already told you what my feelings and my plans are. I'm not out here trying to date multiple people and sleep with them. That is easy access. I can do that all day if I wanted to. That is not my thought process. It's just being with one person that is the love of my life for the rest of my life. Spending my life with them. That is it. That is all. I'm not looking for multiple people just to sleep with and have all these relationships and then break up with them and then get with someone else right after. And, you know, I have a, well, not, in a sense, they don't want me. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna say that because I'm like, gotta be mindful and ask if people want me to say some things. But yeah, because, anyways. No, I don't have a GF. You wanna see my nails? They got kisses on them like lips. And these are like 3D. Or 2D, 3D. But yeah. They are cute. Thank you. I get compliments on my nails all the time. The last nails I wore too, this guy was like, I like your nails. This guy. And it's been guys that have been complimenting my nails. And this guy, I had wore these nails, and then he was like, I like your nails. And he's like, I need to get mine done. And I'm like, go, get them done. I never understood people shaming men for getting their nails done. Like, this guy has some really, like, nice nails on, long nails. They were like cat eyes, they look like. And I was like, yes, like, please. More men just need to get their nails done. There's nothing wrong with having nails. I don't know. Well, I was gonna say yes. I'm the kitty queen. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say if I was with someone, I would like be like, hey, you want to get your nails done? Just, I don't know if some people would want to get their nails done, but it's the thought that counts. You know what I mean? Original experiences, you're jealous of me? Don't be. The amount of times, well, not the amount of times, it's been like over the span of, like, this year has started out crazy in a good way. It was so crazy. Like, well, not how it started. Well, we're barely in February, about to get into March, and things that somebody told me, I'm just like, it's just shocking. And then on top of that, what someone else said, just like, it was crazy. Like, having multiple people say that they love me and that they're in love with me was like crazy. It was just like, what? It's like that meme, like the Jackie Chan meme, where it's like I couldn't process, like, how does that manage to happen? Yeah, lots of people love me, but in love with me, that was like shock. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. To be honest with you, I am. It's not is it, I don't know if it's considered self-sabotaging because I'm not self-sabotaging anything in a sense. But I'm just like, there's no way. I'm not good enough for this person. And I just tell myself that because I'm like, I'm not good enough for you. Like, you're in love with me, but, and I shouldn't do that to myself, right? But I have that mindset. And I need to work on that. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Because for me, it's hard to believe that someone is in love with me because of my past issues. And I never really had a relationship. It's just when people have expressed things to me, it's just like, they're gone. They're no longer in my life. And it's just like, well, then what was all that you just said to me? Was that not real? Like, you were just telling me what I wanted to hear. And it's frustrating because when I literally genuinely care about someone, I'm not trying to waste my time, with the person. If I'm in love with you, I don't joke around, I don't play, I don't mess around, I don't nothing. I am genuine, you know? Like, I'm not here trying to waste nobody's time. Okay? But to waste my time is just like, I put all that time and effort, and you just threw it out the window. Like, Kehlani. I'll throw it out the window. The late nights, the half-truths. Well, I do believe I will because I have people that are in love with me that I know. I felt, okay, so, I felt like I had screwed things up with what I said, and it kind of got brought up, and I was like, oh, crap. Because for me, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Like, I screwed up. Like, because, okay, I had posted that video not too long ago, when I had the breakdown, that, I was too ugly for someone to love me, and I shouldn't have said that. Because it got brought up, and I was just like, that's not what I meant at all. Well, that is what I meant, in a sense of, like, I'm horrible to myself. It's not true, though. And that person let me know that it's not true, and I believe that. I'm just saying, people would be shocked if I had a relationship. They wouldn't believe. They would be like, how? Like, I don't even know how either. How? Like, I'm not saying I'm in a relationship, but I wouldn't believe it myself. I would be like, what? Like, my brain wouldn't be able to process that. But anyways, No, I'm not soft launching anyone. I don't have a relationship. By no means, no. If I did, you would definitely know that. Like, it's not that hard. People snoop so much, they would know. Like, that wouldn't be kept a secret. I don't have anyone right now, but Do I have a type? Someone who is kind, someone who's caring, someone who is funny. Kind and caring is most important because how they treat people, some people, right? I can understand if someone's hurt you and you treat them a certain way, but like, I'm good. Yeah. is how you treat people. So, yeah. You know, that's very important. So, yeah. I'm not famous. I'm only famous on an app. You know, sometimes I'm grateful for the support and the app. Then sometimes, you know, it just gets in the way of my relationships. You know, if my social media wasn't a thing, sometimes I feel like relationships would further. If that makes sense. And I know nothing should stop someone from being with somebody. And, like, well, I'm not saying that's what's stopping the person, slightly, but, you know, my brain is not. I don't think about this person 24/7, by the way. It's not a 24/7 thing, but it's just like, if I really care about somebody, it wouldn't make sense to be dating Miguel and be like, you know what, I still love this person, but I also love you, but I love them. Like, you just can't be at two places at once. Your heart can't be over here and then over here. That's not how it works. Like, you know, you just... It's this guy. Okay, so Miguel messaged my mom and said he was interested in me. He wanted to date me. And my mom said, well, I don't know. You're going to have to talk to her. So then he came to me and he basically told me, and I was like, I'm sorry. I don't really like you like that. But I said, we can talk as friends. So we have been talking as friends for a while. And this was like an unexpected thing. Like, I never expected to be in love with this person, but you know, it just happened over time, and stuff happened, and it was just crazy because I never, like, you can't control that, and it just happened out of nowhere. It was sudden. I couldn't, like, explain I was like, you know, because in the past, you know, I have liked people, and I thought maybe that was love, but it's not. Like, my brain probably was telling me, yes. No, I just like them. Like, this is an unconditional thing, if that makes sense. Like I said, and I was not lying about this, like, I would look for this person in every single lifetime. Because I know, like, if I come back, I'm looking for you in that lifetime. You know, if reincarnation is a thing, I'm gonna come back and look for you. Like, you know how people say that? Because I saw people making posts being like, with their boyfriends, and they're like, I look for you in every single... I mean that to the core. To my heart, I mean that. Because I couldn't, like... I was like, we had to have been soulmates in a past life. This had to have been... Everything was just, like, made sense. It was just, like, it made total sense. You know? Like, a lot of sense. I don't know how to explain it. It really did. It just, you know, I was like, why does this feel natural and not weird and not like I'm trying to force something? Because, like, in the past, yes, I have tried to, even though that person let them go, in a sense, they just hang on to someone because, like, once you get attached to somebody, that's and then it takes you a while to get attached to someone else. I am literally not talking about Miguel. Use your common sense. Anyways, so everything just, it at first, like, this is like a whole different thing for me, and I was just like, what? Like, I was trying to figure this out, but then I knew. I was like, I can't keep telling myself this, and I already knew, like, I felt it. like in my soul, in my core, I felt it, and I was just like, yeah, it was like it's just different than with other people in the past. It's not like the same, if that makes sense. It's this whole other like wow, you know. It's like people, like you would do anything for the person you love, just like me. You're like, if someone treated me like garbage and then, they came back. I'm not saying this person treated me like garbage, but I'm saying if someone did that to me, I would just probably blind myself and be like, well, I still love them. I still would do anything. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just insane. I just didn't expect things to happen, and I'm not saying I have a relationship by no means. I just gotta reiterate that. But I'm just figuring things out, and it's just so crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just a process. Yeah, it's a process. Anyways, I'm getting tired. I need to go get some sleep because, but have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. I'm exhausted. Thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, watching, and joining the fan club. Stay safe, get some sleep, and I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye, guys. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. I'm going to sleep. Good night, guys. See you guys later. Bye, guys.